Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be my hygiene routine and V-talk. So if this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also make sure you click the little bell next to the subscribe button, and then hashtag notification gang down below in the comments section. I like to shout people out who are a part of the hashtag notification gang. So if you want a shout out, comment down below. So my hygiene routine. Now, I've gotten several requests to do this video for a while now. People have been asking, and I was like, is this really a thing? And then I kind of looked it up and I was like, whoa, this is a thing. So people actually want to know. I mean, I'm nosy too. I like to know what people do for pretty much everything. I just like to know people's routines for everything. So I guess it makes sense. But I was just super confused. Like, why do these people want to know my hygiene routine? But I guess I kind of get it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my hygiene and shower routine and what I do when I get in the shower and then get out of the shower. And then we're also going to have V-talk. So how to keep everything fresh and clean down below. So first things first, this will not be a skincare video. I will do a separate skincare video for you guys. I promise I will get that out to you guys, what I do with my actual face. This will be all about the body. And the first tip I have for you guys is to make sure you shower. You have to shower or bathe. I shower twice a day. If you shower once a day, if you can get away with that, that's fine too, but just make sure you are showering or bathing daily. Personally, I do not take baths. I find something so repulsive about sitting in the bath of dirty water because I was already dirty from the day and then it's in the water and I'm sitting in it. I just don't like that, but I know a lot of people love baths. They're relaxing. So if that's you, do you, boo. I just don't take baths. I shower twice a day, once in the morning when I wake up and then once at night before I go to bed or after I get home from work. Whenever I have time, sometime in between me getting home from work and me going to bed. Now for my body, I'm not really particular on what body wash I use. Honestly, I could get away with using whatever body wash. Usually I go for these right here. This is the Suave Essentials Cocoa Butter and Shea. This is the body wash I tend to go for the most, usually because it's on sale. And it's only, I think, like $2.50 when it's not on sale, but I love these. It makes my skin feel really moisturized, and I honestly don't need to go any more expensive than this. But I also can use like Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works body washes when they have their semi-annual sale. Y'all know I go ham, so I do pick up some of those at that time. But for the most part, I'm using these Suave Essentials, and I love the Cocoa Butter and Shea flavor. As far as actually washing my body with that, I just use a regular washcloth. That seems to work for me, but you can also use a loofah. You can use, I mean, whatever works for you, but a regular washcloth just works fine for me. That's what I've always used, and that's what I use with my body washes. I also like to moisturize while I'm in the shower. So what I'll use is this Sephora moisturizing oil. This is a brand new bottle because my other one just looks really nasty and ratchet. So I got you guys a brand new bottle to show you, but this is the Sephora brand moisturizing shower oil, and it's supposed to also clean your body, but I usually take my Suave first and I wash up with it, and then I will take this Sephora moisturizing shower oil. And what this does is it cleanses the skin, but it also leaves you super moisturized, so you don't get out the shower all ashy, and it just leaves you feeling really good, really soft. So I love this. You honestly don't need to put lotion on after this. I still do, but you honestly really don't need to. And this I'll usually only use at night, or I'll use it in the morning if I'm in a rush and don't feel like putting on lotion. I'll also use this, and I could just use it and run up out the door. And I do want to make a statement. I don't use either of these in my vaginal region. I'll go over what I use in that area a little later, but I don't use either of these anywhere close to my vagina. Now, something I also do in the shower is hair removal. So I'll shave in the shower, and then I also use my Nair in the shower. I never ever do that outside of the shower. So for shaving cream, I use the Coochie rash-free shaving cream. I think I've talked to you guys about this before. This is the best shaving cream on the market. You can find this on Amazon, but I know Pure Romance, it's like a direct marketing romance company and they sell like sex toys and all that stuff. They actually sell this, and that's how I got hooked on this years ago. And so I found it on Amazon, and this one works the same as well. So I'll make sure to link it down below. But I love this. This is one of the best shaving creams that I've ever used. Doesn't leave a rash, just leaves my skin feeling very soft. When I shave, all I shave are my arms, my legs, and then my underarms. And the actual razors that I use are these right here. It's the Bic Simply Soleil, and these give you a few uses. Like I'll keep these for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times shaving, and then I'll pitch them. But these also you can find on Amazon. I absolutely love these. They come in a pack of 6, and these are the razors that I have been using for so long. And it has 3 blades, so it really leaves my skin smooth with honestly just one pass of the blade. I would definitely check these razors out if you're in the market for some new razors. Next, if I don't use that Sephora shower oil, then I will put on lotion, and pretty much the only lotion that I use is these body creams from Bath & Body Works. This one is in the shade or in the flavor Sensual Amber. These are so nice because they're thick, so they're really good for my feet. My feet get so dry in the wintertime, so I like to put this on and then put socks on at night and go to sleep, and it really makes my feet super soft. And then I just go ahead and use it for the rest of my body as well, and I really like it. Another thing that I like about it is that you don't need much of it, so this lasts you for quite a while. And then of course these also go on sale at the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, so I just stock up twice a year. I really stock up, and I can use these throughout the year. So to keep your underarms fresh and keep all that odor at bay, you also want to use, of course, an antiperspirant. What I use is the Dove Dry Spray. This is a 48-hour non-irritant antiperspirant. This has definitely become my favorite. I also have one by Degree that I use as well, but the Dove is actually my favorite. I like the spray deodorants better than the regular roll-on stick deodorant. I will use that stick one though. Like I'll throw it in my gym bag when I'm going to the gym. It's also a lot cheaper than this one. I think this one will run you close to $5 if you don't find a sale. You can get a stick deodorant for $1, $1.50. So I'll throw the stick deodorants in my gym bag, but I use this on an everyday basis and I never have a problem with it. I'm a heavy sweater, so I sweat anyway no matter what I use, but this just helps to make sure that it's a non-odorous sweat. And I try to keep it very simple for my body, so really that's it. The only other thing that I use on my body is some type of body spray. I spray this every single day and night, and this one here is the Brazilian Crush. This is by Sol Janeiro, and they're the same company that makes the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I just love the way that Brazilian Bum Bum Cream and this smell. This is the same exact smell as that lotion, and I just absolutely love it. I bought this one actually off of Amazon, but you can get Sol Janeiro at Sephora. This is one of my favorite body sprays, but I have so many. I get them from Victoria's Secret, Bath & Body Works. I'm so basic, and then I'll occasionally buy these. So that's really it for my body. I like to just keep it super simple and super basic. I think if you're gonna take anything from that routine, just take the part where I shower. I mean, you're going to have to shower. That will keep you the freshest. And then everything else on top is just an added bonus. So just make sure you're cleansing yourself regularly and thoroughly. So moving on to the vagina area, that is an area where I know a lot of women have questions and sometimes concerns. You don't know if something's wrong. Maybe you smell something different, or it just smells a little off kilter. I mean, it's happened to everyone. It's happened to me before. You just have to find the cause and nip it in the bud and then get yourself all back to normal. Before we even get into any of the products that I use, one thing I can tell you is that diet plays a huge part into how all of that smells down there. Now, I do want to just give a disclaimer and say you are going to have an odor, okay? Your vagina is not going to smell like roses and flowers and all that stuff. You're not going to be skipping through a field of flowers like on the Summer's Eve or the tampons commercials. That's not going to happen. Your vagina is going to have an odor. Not saying it should have a bad odor. It's not going to have a good odor either. It's just going to be your personal odor. In my opinion, I feel like everyone has a personal odor that's just your scent. The word odor is not a bad word. You're just going to smell like you smell. Now, when you smell off of that in any way, that will be your indicator to let you know that something could be wrong. Maybe something changed in your diet. Maybe you're not getting enough water. Water and diet are the best ways to flush yourself out and make sure that that area stays nice and fresh. Now, you want to be gentle with your vagina. You want to love your vagina. You want to make sure that you're checking your vagina regularly, almost like you would do a breast self-exam. You want to make sure, I'm not saying feel down there, hey, if you want to, do you. But what you want to do is just make sure that you are regularly checking to make sure that everything smells right, that everything feels right. There's no bumps down there. There's nothing is just off of the norm. You always want to make sure you're checking your body out, not just your vagina and your breast, but every part of your body. If you see something or feel something off, you need to make sure that you're monitoring that to make sure that there's nothing there. So keeping the cooch clean and fresh is a lot easier than people make it. Honestly, all you need is water. I know people think they want to put fragrance soaps down there to make it smell like sensual amber or whatever the case, but you don't need to do that. All your vagina needs to cleanse itself is water. Now there are certain soaps, unfragrant soaps, that I would recommend and that I use, but all you really need is water. So when I get into the shower, of course, I wash my vag area, and like I told you, I shower twice a day, but I only wash my vag area with soap once a day. I don't feel like you need that much soap. The other time I will just wash it with water. So usually at night is when I'll wash it with soap, make sure, you know, just everything is cleansed from the day, and then in the morning I'll just rinse it out with some water, make sure I rinse it and wash it real good, and just use water. So the soap that I actually use is the Summer's Eve Delicate Blossom Cleansing Wash. Now this is so nice because it's specifically formulated for your V, and it's super, super gentle. You want to be very gentle with her down there. So even down to the washcloths that you use, make sure you're using something gentle and you're not like scrubbing down there. All you need to do is wipe it. It'll cleanse itself. All you need to do is wipe it. So this wash is really nice. It says it removes odor-causing bacteria, it's pH balanced, it's free from dyes and parabens, and it gently cleanses and freshens. And I can definitely attest to that. I love this feminine wash. This is all that I use on my vagina. And when I say on my vagina, I really mean like around my vagina, because you don't want to be putting anything up there that shouldn't go up there, okay? You don't want to be putting any soaps up there, anything like that. You just want to clean the outer areas of the vagina. And once again, you're not gonna smell like roses. It's just not going to happen. Now, people also have questions about when they're menstruating. What should you do when you're menstruating? I really honestly don't think there's anything that you can do about that smell. Now, let's say that again. No one should be walking past you and smelling you and knowing that you're menstruating. However, there will be some type of odor coming from there. You have blood leaking out of your vagina. There will be some type of odor coming from there. It just is what it is. To stay as fresh as possible when I'm menstruating, you just want to make sure that you're changing your pad or tampon regularly. And then I also keep some type of wipe with me. So the ones that I like are just regular plain old baby wipes. These are the Huggies Natural Care wipes, and this is a full pack, but they also have like little travel packs that you can take with you. They're $1 at like Walmart or whatever store you go to. They're like $1, and you can put those in your purse and keep those with you. And what I do, I wipe with tissue, and then I wipe again with the wipes, and honestly, you feel as clean and as fresh as you're going to feel. That's also a great tip for on the go. Say you're on the go, you don't have time to take a shower, and maybe you're at your man's house and you're like, man, I just need something to freshen up a little bit. These wipes are like a lifesaver. So I would always keep these with you. I always keep a pack of wipes with me in my purse at all times. So last but not least is hair removal down there. I do not wax and I do not shave my vagina. First off, I'm not taking the pain of waxing. A lot of my friends wax. I am not letting anybody pull a strip of paper off of my butthole. I'm just not doing it. I can't.
Okay, what I think think she's trying to say is, oh, hell no.
But what I do use, thank God for this invention, is the Nair Nourish Shower Power. I love Nair. That is all I use to remove the hair from my vaginal region. I feel like it works very well. It doesn't leave me itchy. It doesn't leave me with a rash. It doesn't leave me with ingrown hairs. I just feel like this works the best for me. And I don't know, I do this regularly, probably like once a month. I let it grow out a little bit and I'll use it again. Let it grow out a little bit and use it again. That's just what I like to do. Some people like to stay bare down there. That's fine. But for me, I'm okay with the little hair. So that might have been TMI, but you know. But this is what I use and it works great for me. But that's it, you guys. That is all for this video. This video was longer than I thought, but I have such a simple routine, honestly. I do what feels good and what works for me, and that pretty much goes for every part of my life. If you guys have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video, make sure you leave them down below in the comments. Let's chat. I am so happy that topics like this are not taboo. A lot of times as women and men, but I'm a woman, so I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. A lot of time as women, we have questions and we just have so many questions about how our body works and what's going on and what's happening, but you're embarrassed to ask because people have made you embarrassed to ask because they say that these are taboo topics. I don't want anything to be taboo for myself or my children. I want to be able to speak to them open and honestly and teach them these things. So if you guys have any other videos like this that you would like me to do, definitely leave them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and also my Facebook fan page. It's the best way to keep up with me in between uploads. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.